Holla at your partner, spit this game, bend your ear for a
This episode is brought to you by Essentia.one. If you're tired of running around the internet looking for high yield in the DeFi space, visit Essentia.one for more details on how you can yield farm multiple DeFi projects from one dashboard. Essentia is also offering a lending and borrowing program where you use their ESS token as collateral to borrow major tokens like Link, ETH, SNX, and more. Major announcement for the project coming tomorrow. Visit Essentia.one today.
This my two Satoshis, this my two Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my two Satoshis, this my two Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. This my two.
Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is Wednesday, and we've got a good song request from my man Tim G. Haven't heard one from him in a while. Goody Mob. Get rich to this, he says, for the crypto bull run in 2021. All right, bro, I hear that. This is a classic right here too. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be looking at something that's crazy. Happened earlier today. Actually, the Federal Reserve wire and ACH system went completely down. To be honest with you, at this point, I don't know if it's even back up. I'll be honest with you. We're going to take a look at that out of Cointelegraph and the blockcrypto.com. Interesting take here. It's funny because Janet Yellen just over the weekend or earlier this week said that Bitcoin is inefficient and not reliable and all that. Look at the Federal Reserve System down. So we're going to take a look at that. What does this mean for cryptos? It actually is affecting cryptos a tad bit for on ramps and off ramps in the United States, at least. So again, we'll take a look at that today. And also, is MicroStrategy going too far here, guys? They buy another $1 billion worth of Bitcoin raised from the convertible note sale. I said this on the live stream over the weekend. You know, too much of anything is bad. So I just want to go over this article and see what they're doing here. I know they put out a $600 million convertible note, but it looks like they went ahead and bought another $1 billion. So we'll take a look at this article here from CoinGate, and then also Chainlink. Is it a buy? They have rolled out their OCR system upgrade, which is reducing gas costs by tenfold. Should you be buying on this fundamental upgrade from Chainlink? We'll talk about that, all that on today's episode of My Two Satoshis. Got one other one as well. We may try to squeeze in. I don't want to promise it though. Let's get it. Before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. Let's take a look at the heat map though today. It looks green. It doesn't tell the whole story though. Bitcoin is up 2.8%, trading at 48,000, back below that $50,000 marker. And we'll talk about that here in a second when we take a look at the charts. Ethereum though, up 4.7%, trading at $1,595, almost $1,600. SOL, we were talking about that on the last live stream. It's doing very well. That is up big time today, 18%. Yikes, trading at $17.63. BNB up 12%, still going strong. Lot of traffic, a lot of users leaving Ethereum for Binance Chain, as centralized as many think it is. Hey, they need to get this DeFi world growing, and people can't wait for these outrageous fees with Ethereum to subside. So that's why we have that up. Look at Dogecoin though. Another pump for Dogecoin is at 5 cents, 5.5 cents, up 21 cents today. I still personally think this is a dangerous area for Dogecoin to be buying Dogecoin, I should say. I would wait a little bit longer. Told you guys that when it was up at 8 cents. Sell and come back later. Bears make money. Bulls make money, pigs get slaughtered. So overall, pretty big bounce for the altcoins. Not so much of a bounce for Bitcoin, as I stated earlier. Up 2.8% is not showing the entire story here. I mean, we were all the way up here at 58,000 just a few days ago. And if we look on the hour, we tried to make a move higher, but we failed here, right in this area. We failed with another move higher to try to take out this area. And it looks like we're heading back lower. So if that's the case, we got to look out for 39,665 or for 40,000, right? That's the next area we need to take a look at. and see if we can hold. If we can't hold that, we head lower. It's as simple as that. But these moves have been violent. Wicks in 1 hour up 10%, down 10%. Pretty insane price action going on right now in the crypto markets. But let's take a look at what's going on with the Federal Reserve. An outage over there leaves multiple crypto exchanges unable to settle. So this outage at the Federal Reserve is creating settlement issues for financial institutions all across the country. The Fed's service status page shows that most of these services are currently down, including its settlement network. I think FedMail is still up. Both that and the messaging system are down. So the Fed's automated clearinghouse, or ACH, payment system, and FedWire real-time settlement networks all connect to U.S. banks are down, among other key services. What is going on? Is this a test? I'm gonna let you tinfoil hat people let me know. What do you think what's going on? Is this a hack? What? I don't know. I'm not gonna make any speculations, but to see the whole system go down, I can't see it just being one little bug, right? These systems have redundancies upon redundancies upon redundancies. Look at the tables down. X is all over the place, right? So I don't know what's going on. This has affected, as I stated at the beginning, some crypto exchanges like Gemini, Kraken, and Coinbase. While Coinbase is saying they have become decentralized. I don't know if you guys saw that article. I just chuckled at that. But this one out of Cointelegraph talks about this downtime with the Federal Reserve wire and ACH system as well. It goes on to say here that their disruption is affecting their account services, central bank check 21, check adjustments, Fed ACH, Fed Cash, Fed Line Advantage, Fed Line Command, Fed Line Direct. We got so many services down. This is insane. This started at 6:18 p.m. UTC today. In addition to that, all the access solutions that the Fed offers, with the exception of FedMail, as I stated earlier, are offline. Washington Post reporter reportedly received an alert from the Fed saying its staff were currently investigating a disruption to multiple services. So, like I said, you had Janet Yellen talking about Bitcoin is inefficient and all this and all that, yet Bitcoin hasn't seen an interruption in 10 years, something like that, right? It's been a long time. Only one major one was like back when it started, or first year or two after being started. So I don't know, man. This is interesting though. It is affecting many institutions. So just wanted to report on that. And it is also affecting some crypto stuff as well. So if you're trying to do ACHs or wires, ain't gonna happen right now, people. Next one out of CoinGate. I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks. Is MicroStrategy taking it too far? Are they just leveraging too much? Because if you think about it, the price of their stock has been dwindling for the last couple of years up until the announcement of buying Bitcoin. So now they literally have tied the value of their stock to Bitcoin, like almost 1-to-1. So that's not a good position to be in, because Bitcoin is highly volatile. So when you have these swings, it's going to affect your stock directly, which isn't even your core business. So I just don't know what's going on over there at MicroStrategy. Are they taking it too far? You guys let me know in the comments below. They're buying, or have bought, another $1 billion worth of Bitcoin raised from debt. So it says MicroStrategy bought this $1 billion worth of Bitcoin on Wednesday using money raised via the sale of a debt security in the form of the company's convertible notes. The firm purchased 19,452 Bitcoins worth $1.026 billion at an average cost of about $52,765. So here's my thing. You buy a billy, right? You already, I think, bought $1.5 billion or $2 billion prior to. So now your dollar cost average price has just jumped significantly. Now I know these guys are playing a longer game here. However, they're just getting to crypto. They're going to get a rude awakening. They're going to get a rude awakening of how Bitcoin and cryptos work. $52,000. I think they bought maybe 15,000. They bought a little 20 something thousand or 30,000. They've been dollar cost averaging in, but this buy at $1 billion right at $52,000 brings that dollar cost average price up a lot. So we'll see. If we turn over, we roll back to 40,000. If we can't hold that, we roll back to 20,000 as Crypto Diamonds predicted many weeks ago. we're going to have to test 20,000 at some point. Do we touch 100,000 first, then go back? Possibly. But this type of behavior makes me think they're going to continue to buy into it, which is, I mean, I guess not a bad thing. But I would be buying in the dips, not going into the rally. Let's see what happens, how this affects MicroStrategies when the bull run is over, or when there's a significant pullback. We've seen that. Bitcoin has it can have a 60-70% pullback and still be in a bull market. This is not traditional asset class here, people. So it's just interesting to see that they're going in even heavier on debt, leveraged buying of Bitcoin. So we'll have to see what happens. And so, as I just mentioned, MicroStrategy share price retraced 50%. So Citibank is downgrading MicroStrategy because of their continuous purchase of Bitcoin. And MicroStrategy, however, didn't care about the downgrade and continued to purchase. The price of its stock also rose to 150% after the downgrade as Bitcoin price continued to climb. However, the price crash over the past 2 days seems to have taken a toll on both MicroStrategy and Tesla shares. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. They've now pinned themselves to a very highly volatile, highly speculative class of assets called cryptocurrencies, or at least Bitcoin, and they're going to pay the price. All right. Unfortunately, it is what it is, ladies and gents. I'm not saying don't buy Bitcoin. I'm just saying that understand how volatile this thing is. And if you don't have the stomach for it, you're going to be buying at the top and selling at the bottom. And you want to do the opposite, right? You really want to be able to do the opposite. In the third article, Cointelegraph, Chainlink rolls out their OCR system upgrade, which is going to or has reduced gas costs by a tenfold. All right. So this Chainlink upgrade of its Oracle network, dubbed off-chain reporting, or OCR. The upgrade was actually announced today, though the implementation has been live for some time already. So OCR changes how data across multiple sources is joined together by the oracles. Previously, the process of aggregating different readings of the same desired input, for example, a token's price, was done on chain. And so Chainlink nodes would submit their individual readings of data, which would be verified by the smart contract on Ethereum and other blockchains. This approach, while guaranteeing the reliability of the data, was inefficient in terms of gas costs. Oh my God, as each node would need to spin up resources to publish the data. So the new architecture replaces on-chain aggregation with an off-chain consensus round. The aggregated data is then passed on to the blockchain, where a smart contract verifies that quorum of nodes agreed on that version of data. So this has already been rolled out. So let me know if you think there is going to be an additional bump with Chainlink because of this actual PR announcement, even though it's been rolled out. A lot of retail investors don't know about the technicals of these chains and blockchains and projects, right? So this may give it a bump. Let's take a look at where Chainlink is today. And lo and behold, it is up 12% today. So I think this news did actually give it a bump. Will it last? You guys let me know. Can't believe Chainlink is at $27.80. Insane. And lastly, I'm gonna squeeze this in before we get out of here. Today, end of an era. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, but since its inception, they've had like a 20 to 30% premium on the price of Bitcoin. So meaning institutions would literally pay 20 to 30% more buying through Grayscale than buying spot, which you would think is insane, right? But usually these institutions are buying for a longer time horizon. So still, that's a lot, man. That is a lot to buy over spot price 20 to 40% more. Well, that era has ended. So no longer is that premium there. So now it is actually 0.68% cheaper to buy your cryptocurrency via the asset manager Grayscale now than it was in the past. What does this all mean though? The rest of Grayscale's family of products is also witnessing evaporating premiums. The shares of its Ethereum trust are only at 5.86% more expensive compared to currency spot prices. For comparison, it soared to a staggering 2,000% last June. So the GBTC actually reached a high of 132%. I thought it was only 40%, but 132% back in March 2017. This presented a great arbitraging opportunity for major institutional investors like hedge funds that can sell their shares after a 6-month lockup period and recap significant returns. Interesting. Why is this happening? Who knows? Possibly growing competition. But is there some underlying issue going on or a change in demand that now there's not that premium? Are people slowing down and buying? Institutional slowing down and buying Bitcoin? These are the little things you got to look out for and do more research on. I'm just letting you know about it. You got to go do your own research and dive deeper into these types of topics. But this is something you should be watching because it could be a telltale sign of slowing down of institutional money buying Bitcoin or not. You got to do your own research. Just want to put that bug in your ear. And that is pretty much it for today, ladies and gents. Shout out again to my man, Tim G, one of my premium YouTube members, for the song request. Goody Mob, get rich to this. If you guys want songs played during my 2 Satoshi videos, just hashtag song request under any comment on my YouTube channel and I'll get to it. Premium members, of course, get it first and the rest fall under that. All right, it's your boy Crypto Blood. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe and click that bell to receive more videos like this. We out of here. Holla!
Champagne campaign with it. Party people